Okay, so Janet Yellen, the US Secretary of State, she's fifth in line to succeed the president if something happens. Recently, she went to China and got high as a kite. Secretary Yellen was supposed to be meeting with her counterpart and his team and also members of the Chinese banking industry, leaders over there. But when she arrived, she proceeded to make a complete spectacle of herself. Allegedly, she ate some mushrooms, a specific type of mushroom, at this Chinese restaurant over there, and she went on this complete acid trip. Let's take a look.
President Biden to have that historic stable, certain, and constructive.
作为中美经贸中方牵头人，愿意和财长女士一道落实好两国元首达成中方将认真落实好你和我们李强总理达成的共识，把它变为。
As you saw there, she's just constantly bowing down to this man. And he stood there and let her do it. He didn't reciprocate. He backed up and said, yeah, go ahead and bow down to me. A lot of people are pissed now because it's embarrassing. You don't go to some other foreign country when you're in a position of power, when you're the United States. You don't go over there bowing down to people, putting yourself in a state of submissiveness. But that's what she did. But she was out of her mind anyway. She was toasted. This woman was completely faded. She's 76 years old and she was on shrooms. Apparently, she ate at this restaurant over there, this very famous restaurant, and had some wild mushrooms that are poisonous if you eat them in large batches. It was called the Ji Shao King mushroom, something like that. But it's a crazy story. They said she was over there. She loved mushrooms. The restaurant was all happy about it. It was on Chinese social media. They said she had 4 helpings of it. Now, I have a question. If you send a diplomat, a high-ranking person, the Secretary of Treasury, she's 76 years old, you going to let her eat something that's potentially harmful? If it's a food where you have to cook it a certain way to where it won't have an effect on you, then maybe they should protect her and she shouldn't be doing that. Or maybe this is all a ruse. Maybe this is all a lie to cover up something else. We don't know. Because the restaurant, the chef over there said, no, nothing was wrong with this. There was no hallucinogens. There was nothing going on. You wouldn't go on some wild acid trip from eating this. But like I said, we don't know. There have been people out of China who've eaten this. One guy said he ate it. He thought he was walking. He was laid out on the ground. Another guy said he had a friend over there who took some. He ate some. The guy had hallucinations for 3 days. And speaking of 3 days, when this happened, when she went over there and bowed to this man and continuously bowed and looked like a goddamn idiot, this was 3 days after she ingested the mushrooms. Jesus, what the hell was going on in the time between? But related to this video I put out recently about cocaine being found at the White House, I'm not surprised, because when they found that cocaine in the White House, everybody was saying, oh, Hunter Biden, because Hunter Biden is a known crackhead. But I'm like, no, we've seen other cases. Hunter Biden just does it more openly than other people. But plenty of politicians, we have a list of these guys who engage in this crap. They engage in drugs, alcohol, and sex, also running money. So when I hear the Secretary of Treasury was on shrooms, because they're saying it's the restaurant saying it wasn't them, but we really don't know, color me surprised. Because remember Marion Barry, mayor of DC, got caught with cocaine back in 1990? And he's not the only one. We had that Toronto mayor, what was his name? I think it was Rob Ford. Yeah, Rob Ford. He was caught with crack. This man smoked crack back in the 2010s. This man was smoking crack for his entire term. These people in Toronto sitting there thinking like, God damn, what's going on with the city? Why aren't things improving? What's the mayor doing? What's he up to? Yeah, we know what the mayor doing. He's smoking crack. Yeah, most notably because it happened really recently and it was really high profile, was Andrew Gilliam. This guy was having a drunken gay meth party in the Florida hotel. He was running against Ron DeSantis for governor back in 2018. These guys are ODing. He hired two gay escorts. They were in there ODing, had to call an ambulance to save these guys' lives. They found all kinds of crap in there. They were popping pills. They on methamphetamine. And these are just a couple of examples. I can keep going. There's a long list of these politicians who are engaging in these illicit activities. So Janet Yellen, she could be on shrooms. She could have been at the hotel on it. She could have been at the hotel with her staff on it. Who knows what these people do? And if it was an accident, if it was a restaurant who gave her too much of a potentially poisonous wild mushroom, shouldn't the U.S. government, the feds, shouldn't they be raising hell? Shouldn't they be pissed? Hey, this is one of our highest ranking officials, and y'all almost killed her. Y'all got her over here looking like a fool on an acid trip. But nobody said anything. The Chinese government hasn't apologized. The U.S. government isn't saying anything. So it makes me think maybe this wasn't an accident. Maybe she just enjoys the shroom. Maybe she just enjoys this high because she's just one of many, many politicians who's running money and who's engaging in all types of illicit activities. But let me know what you think. Leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks for watching.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right.